Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. You'll be seeing this video on Wednesday. I do apologize I didn't get a full video out on Sunday. I think I put up a short, but this box here has taken me a little bit longer than expected to get together. These are the kind of videos I really enjoy making, and I do believe you guys are here for these videos as well. I do all the grunt work, and it's much easier for you guys to put together than me. I mean, I spent a couple days putting this box together. That's probably why I won't be as organized. Or I won't be organized when I want to be organized when the season starts here real soon. We're frozen now, we'll be thawed here, I imagine, the next few weeks, and we should be good to go. I'm working on getting everything organized, but like I said, it takes me a while because of how I like to do things. But again, that's why I think you guys are here, for the ideas. And I came up with some pretty cool ideas for this box. This is it was Cal Coast Fishing, now it's Tackle Works. This is the Battle Box, okay? You guys can pick them up over there at Tackle Works. It'll be linked down below. I'm not sure if my code works on these boxes or not. You guys can try it, but they got a bunch of cool things over there. The bait sacks, a lot of you guys love those bait sacks. They're over there as well. But like I said, code TJ, I think it's TJ81 over there. I think it's 15% off. It'll be linked down below. Just check it out, but that's where you guys can pick up this box. I've had this box now for quite a few years. I did a video on my original setup, which I'll link down below because you'll see it's changed. I did that maybe a few years back. Again, I'll link that video down below. But if you head over to the site, I don't really have a new box with how it comes set up, so you guys will have to go over there and check it out. But the cool thing about this box is you can customize it however you want, okay? And for one, it's a very durable box, no issues with it cracking or anything like that. We've got 3 latches here. It is waterproof. We've got a seal here around the lid. But you can see here, I mean, this is not your ordinary terminal tackle box. I mean, trust me, I've tried. You're not going to fit probably half as much stuff in any other box, okay? And how I have this laid out here is it's mainly a Texas rig box, but I can take this one box and pretty much go anywhere, and there'll be something in here that I'll need, that I can use, or really how I like to fish. We'll just put it that way. My Texas rig stuff, and then there's a touch of everything else for how I like to fish. So if I want to go fishing with Phantom Fishing or go to the ponds or wherever, I can grab this one box and I know what's in here, and there's something in here for the way I like to fish. Okay, so you're not going to see a ton of everything except Texas rig stuff. But like I said, there's a bit of everything for how I like to fish. So like if I'm going to my home lake, I'm on the crest line or going to my home lake, I can leave this one box out, and everything I'm going to need for that day is in this box. But if I'm going to do like an MTB slam, or I'm trying out different soft plastics and I need a different size jig head or whatever, that probably is not in here. But the main ones that I use that I'm going to grab for the baits that I like to fish are in here. You guys know, like, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm kind of excited to show you guys this box here. So anyways, like I said, this is the Battle Box, and you'll see here on the back, I think they call this the ammo pouch, okay? So again, head over there to Cal Coast, check them out. On the outside of the box too, I want to show you guys, this is the Line Cutter's flat mount cutter. Okay, when this box was designed, there was even a spot that was made for that cutter. You'll see that right there, so you can cut your line and all that, so pretty cool as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it here. And like I said, definitely check out my last video, just so you can see kind of how I've upgraded this box since then. That's the cool thing. It comes with this foam in here. You take out some of these, it comes with the foam. And like I said, you can cut the foam however you want. And like I said, make it your own. And that's what I did here. Like I said, I took, I don't know how many hours just sitting here staring at this box to see how I could improve it on how I had it before. And like I said, I loved how it was before, but I wanted more things in here, and it worked out great. So, and keep count of how many different styles of hooks are in here, and they compare that to any other box. I mean, it's not going to happen with any other box, okay? I can already tell you this is going to be a long video. I'm talking way too much, so let's hop into it. I'm going to start with the hooks here, okay? And they come with these, I think they call them ammo cans, and there's different ones. Like there's ones that are empty, you'll see here. Obviously, there's a divider in there, we'll get to that, but you can get empty cans, and they have some with these little foam stoppers in there. That's just so your weights and all that are not rattling around, okay? So I don't need that in all of them. My hooks, I don't have that in there. Obviously, there wouldn't be room for it anyways. But what I did was, there's actual dividers you can put in here as well that you can hang spinner baits and things like that on. I didn't need those in this box, so I actually cut those up and used them as dividers, okay? And like this says, 2-aught flippin' round bend, okay? If you guys can see that there, 2-aught flippin' round bend. So you just squeeze the side there, lid pops open, and you'll see there the one side I have flippin' on there, obviously all my straight shank flippin' hooks, and the other side are my round bend offset, okay? And I got a discount code for Mustad. I'll link it down below. Head over there, save a few bucks. But anyways, so 2-aught flippin' round bend, okay? Of course, you can see here, we got 3-aught and we got 4-aught, okay? No 5-aught, and we'll get to the 5-aught. So 2-aught, 3-aught, 4-aught. That's already 6 different hooks right there. So if you're going to put that in a different box, you'd have 6 compartments already taken up. And I got those in 3 of the ammo cans. Moving down, we have 2-aught, 3-aught, 4-aught in EWG. Okay, got them labeled EWG there. But this canister here, this ammo can, it's got 3 different styles of hooks in it. Okay, of course, the main ones are divided with a divider there, and I got fine wire. Okay. These here are just a standard wire. These are the Mustad grip pin EWGs. Again, 2-aught. On the other side, we have the fine wire on one side, and on the other side, those are the tube hooks. I started using those like last year. I got a video on them again. I'll link them down below. But obviously, I know which ones are which just because the grip pins have the little grip pin on there, and the other ones are just like your. Here, I got 2 of them here. Obviously, the grip pin has the grip pin on it, and the other one there is kind of like your basic EWG, or your standard EWG, no grip pin. It does have a bigger gap there. The hook point is offset from the eye a bit. Again, that's the tube hook there. But like I said, I got them both on the one side, and I just put the fine wire grip pins on the one side, and then the tube hooks on the other. So they're separated there. I know exactly what I have. Fine wires, standard wire, 3 different styles in one tube. Okay, so that's 2-aught, 3-aught, 4-aught. So that's 9 different hooks, right? Plus what, we got 6, that's 15 different hooks just in these 6 ammo cans. So I love how that's set up. That's how I had those set up last year, but I did add the tube hooks just the other day just because I started using those. Really do like them. So anyways, that's the main hooks that I'm going to use. Then we have, these are my frogging hooks. These are the Owner Twist Lock XXX strong hooks. I got them in a 5-aught, got them in a 6-aught. Both in the same ammo can. Use the little cardboard there for a divider. Again, 2 packs of hooks or 2 different sizes in one ammo can. So I have all my Texas rig stuff, got my frog hooks. Now for finesse fishing, I don't do much finesse fishing, but if I'm going to finesse fish, this is one of the hooks I'm going to use right here. Mustad Titan X, the Nico Wacky hook, and I put the most, or I guess the best 2 sizes for me and for what I'm going to do, size 1 and 1-aught, again divided just with the cardboard there. So anything I'm going to do, this will do it right here. Like I said, if I want to Nico rig, a wacky rig, even like a little drop shot, nose hook, something like that, I'll use these hooks, okay? Now keep in mind, just like with Like you guys know, I have a dedicated swim bait hook box, an underspin box, and a shaky Ned head box. Those are like my go-to techniques that I like to do other than Texas rigs and cranking spinner baits. I like to do that kind of stuff. So I have those dedicated boxes in my boat, which you guys have seen before. But like I said, this is the main hook size that I'm going to use for the most part. So either if I'm on my boat and I got this box out, or if I'm going somewhere with this box, the main sizes that I'm going to use are here for like the specialty hooks. Obviously my Texas rig hooks, I got them all in here. Like I said, we'll get to the 5/0. But for the specialty type hooks, I got the main ones I'm going to use, and I'll have another box. I'm going to load up a bunch of those Edge 3500 boxes with all of the sizes of all the different things that I use. But like I said, for the most part, everything I'm going to need for how I like to fish is in this box. So there's our finesse hook there. Then we got over here, we'll stick with hooks first. Over here, we have trebles, size 6 and size 4. There's 2 dozen hooks in each ammo can here. The triple grips is what I'm going to use the most. Those are on top. And then I have the round bends that I'll use for like top waters and jerk baits. Those are on the bottom. But my 6s and 4s are here in the box. Of course, I do use 2s and 5s and all that, but I don't use them as much as I use 4s and 6s. If I'm just going out shallow cranking, these are the sizes. If I'm going out throwing a popper or walking bait, these are the sizes. So everything I'm going to need for what I'm going to fish for the most part, again, is in this box. Okay, let's go to, again, some more of the specialty type stuff. I got one ammo can here. It's got 1/8 ounce on it. Okay, that'll focus there, 1/8 ounce. In this one can, I got some Picasso tungsten heads, shaky heads, Picasso tungsten shaky heads. I have some Mustad Ned heads. I got the Owner finesse ball heads. You guys know it's one of my favorites. That can be used like a ball head, jig head, a shaky head, a Ned head. It's a very versatile jig head. I also have some Mustad weighted wacky hooks in there. So nice variety, all in an 1/8. Again, if I'm doing whatever, if I'm fishing by myself or I'm with a buddy or whatever on his boat, what's in this one box is what I'll grab first. Obviously, if I'm want to get like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like really dialed in, I'll have the full box that's on my boat. But if I'm just going to do whatever, I want to have a bit of everything. Everything I'm going to reach for first is in here. 1/8 ounce is kind of one of my go-to sizes for a shaky head. Like I said, Ned head, wacky rig and all that, they're all in here. Okay. Then, like I said earlier, I like to do the underspins and swim bait hooks. Got them in here as well. 1/8 and 1/4 ounce are my go-to weights there in 5/0. That's for my Kitex, Exo Swims. Those are the ones that I throw the most. I'm not really into the real big swim baits. I do like throwing some of the smaller stuff, but the ones I throw the most are going to be the 4.75 Exo Swim, 4.8 Kitex, and all that. And these are what I use right here. Got some Mustads in there. Got my flashy swimmers in there. Again, I'm good to go. And then we have my Picasso underspins. 1/8 and 1/4 are the sizes that I like the most, and I like a 3/0 hook. Okay, of course in my main box I have more colors, more hook sizes and all that, but these are the ones I'm grabbing first. Normally with like a 4-inch Exo Swim, these are what I'm using right here. So I got those in there, got my jig heads, got my blades, I can make them up on the go. So we talked about my Texas rig hooks here, frog hooks, finesse hook, treble hooks, the 1/8 ounce specialty jig heads, my swim bait hooks, and my underspins. Okay, we'll go to, I guess more like specialty weight type deal here. So here's a little container here, ammo can. It's got clam shot weights in there. It's got nail weights. We got beads, Carolina keepers. Again, a variety of, you know, oddball type stuff for, you know, Big Mike and I when we're doing the little, what do we call that? Mojo rig, or, you know, nail weights for, you know, wacky rig or whatever. You know, it's in here. Okay. Then the next one here, again, this is stuff that I don't do a lot, but I have a little bit of each. We got some drop shot weights down here, but these are the Picasso ones with the closed eye, so I can also use those for the free rig. The next little compartment there, or next little space, those are little barrel weights from Mustad. Again, I can use those for Carolina rig or a Mojo rig. And up top there, those are the, I got some right here, these are the Tungsten Titan X Fast Attach football weights. And that's for like a wobble head. So you can put whatever hook that you want to put on there. Obviously my hooks are in my box. And here's all like the specialty type of weights there. And like I said, these are just, it's like you can pull the top two out here. Again, I don't use this stuff much, so it didn't really bother me to have to take this out. Only got a couple half ounce on top there. Pull out the little plunger there. And there's all of your barrel weights. And like I said, if I want the bottom ones, I just pour those out. Nothing I'm going to get into a lot, but they're all here in one ammo can. Like I said, in my boat, I'll have a little box of everything, but if this boat or this box is out on my boat, I'm going somewhere, what I'm going to grab first is right here in the ammo can. Okay, so we talked about that stuff here. Of course, we have a container here of all of our bobber stops and things like that. Then I have another compartment here, ammo can, of all my rattles, okay? All my rattles there. I guess I didn't need that many rattles in this box. I just put all the ones that I had in there, which are all the rattles that I'll put like on a swim jig. And there's my little rattles there for the rattlesnaker. Got a video on that, I'll link it down below. Definitely check it out. So that's all of the ammo cans there. Now, if you guys look back at the old video, I had my weights in these ammo cans, okay? I had 6 cans with, I don't know, 6 or 7 different size weights, okay? And that took up a good amount of room. And that's really what I wanted to change most about this box, okay? So what I did now, and this is pretty cool. It looks very simple, it is. It took some thinking how to get it how it is in here. So these aren't moving around and things like that. So what I did was take 3 of these Plano, weight holders, or whatever you want to call them here, little weight containers. So this one here, I got 1/16, 1/8, and 3/16. Push a little button there, and there's all your weights in there. Okay? Obviously, the next one is 1/4 and 5/16. Get all my Mustad tungsten weights. And then in the last one here, 3/8, half, 3/4, and 1 ounce. Okay? There we go. All those in there as well. Okay? So, again, you'd have to look at either the Tackle Works website or look at my old video to see how this was set up before. But what I did was cut this section of foam out, okay? And I made sure the piece of foam that I put back in there was lower than the stock foam, okay? That way when I put these in here, okay, they can't slide backwards. And if they were to bump over that, these ammo cans are there, so they're not going to slide around the box, okay? But, I mean, it looks pretty simple here, but like I said, I had to get this size of foam here at the right size to where 3 of these will fit in there. And like I said, they're nice and snug, they're not sliding around, and the lip all the way around keeps them in place. It looks simple. It took a while for me to think about how to do that. I mean, I was just sitting here for like, and then it hit me. That's how I'm going to do this. So like I said, I got a little lip there to keep them in place. I've been shaking the box all around it. It works great. If they do bump up, like I said, there's ammo cans all around. It works out great. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different sizes here. And like I said, they're not going to be all getting chipped up and all that. They're in these containers there, and they're not going anywhere. I absolutely love this setup here. All right, you'll see here on the side I left a little gap when I trimmed that up for a pair of scissors. So I got that down in there. So I got a little pair of scissors that I can put down in here. Okay. Then, I mean, I tried to use every little space, every little nook and cranny of this box to get as much as I could in there. In here, right in front here, in the weights, this is kind of like my weight area. I got the little rattlesnaker weights tucked down in there. again, check out that video. That's a very, very cool product, or cool little tool. Definitely check that out. And in front here, right there, I have all of my split rings. So we got the Owner Hyperwire size 2. That's my go-to split ring. Anytime I'm changing out split rings for hooks on a crankbait, size 2 Owners is my go-to. I got some size 3s in there. I got the, these are Owner size 3 ovals. That's my go-to oval split ring. You guys know I love the Bass Pro as well. We were actually just down in Memphis the other day, and they don't even have them there anymore. Then we went to the Bass Pro in St. Charles, and they're not there either. So I'm not sure what's going on with the size 2 Bass Pro Shops oval split rings. Yeah, I said size 2 because I got a video. The sizes are not the same when you're going from one brand to another. So the size 2 Bass Pro is very similar to a size 3 Owner. I still got a handful of the Bass Pros left, but that's what I'm working with right now. All my split rings, and then I have that's the Norman speed clips. Got a little discount code over there as well, over there at Lurenet. Definitely check that out. What I put up here is stuff that I don't use as much. Like I said earlier, I don't have any 5/0s in here. I don't use 5/0 that much. But in these compartments here, that's kind of where I put those hooks. I didn't really want to waste a ammo can with a hook that I'm not going to use a lot. So the 5/0s and the 1/0s are up here, okay? On this side here, we have the Mustad. Those are the trailer hooks, okay? I got 2/0 and I got 3/0. Again, I don't use a trailer hook that much. I feel like it's snagged more with them, but just in case I wanted them, they're up here, okay? On this side, we won't take these out. I got 4 packs of Mustad swivels. So for a fluke rig, a Carolina rig, something like that, I got the swivels. Up here, we have a package of that's what I use to add rattles to all my jigs, mainly my swim jigs. It's a little deal there, if you guys can see that. You run the hook through the eye, and it's got 2 holders, one on either side, so you can put 2 jigs, or 2 rattles on a jig. So just keep those up there, okay? And then up here we have the 5/0. That's the round bend offset. I mainly use this hook just for 10-inch worms. We got the 5/0 Grip Pin Max flipping hook. Again, I don't use the 5/0 that often. And I got a 1/0 fine wire EWG, okay? Got a 1/0, that's a weedless wide gap wacky rig type hook. And then down here we got a 5/0 grip pin EWG, and then that's the 5/0 tube hook. Okay? You guys counting? Man, this is a lot of hooks. A lot of hooks in one box. Now it is a bit thicker. Okay, and I was even thinking to myself, well, somebody's going to say, hey, you can fit all that stuff in 2 of the Plano terminal boxes. And you might be able to, but you're going to spend like $120, or are those like $60 a box, if not more. I think this is like $50, and if you can use my discount code on it, you'll save a few bucks on it. But even at full retail, you're not going to have a box that's going to fit all this stuff. It's just not going to happen, okay? But, so anyways, that's what I use this for. And this ammo pouch here, I think it's $15-20. It does not come with the box. You got to order that separate. But it still gives you 6 different little pouches up there to put more hooks. And what I do, like I didn't put all of the same, or I didn't put the packs all the same way, because that's where all the bulk of the hooks are. I just kind of reversed them a little bit, and it saved up more space, and I was able to fit that many more packs of hooks up there. If that wasn't enough, all right, we got the little, we're just calling it like a junk drawer, okay? And you'll see here, if I tip it up, it might start pouring out there. But you'll see here that this divider did go the length of the box, okay? If you guys see that yellow divider there. And I cut it just where I just had enough just for this divider here. So I got a little L up there. I didn't need the divider all the way down. But cutting that out, that's what allowed me to move this piece of foam over enough to fit these 3 boxes here, or weight boxes. I mean, like I said, it looks simple. There was a lot of thinking that went into this. So anyways, that's why I didn't. This video was supposed to be up Sunday, but I was still down here like 10 o'clock at night thinking of how I wanted to do this. And I spent all day on Monday doing this, so I'm actually shooting this Tuesday before I go to work. So anyways, the little little junk drawer, we're going to call it, junk drawer. Okay, we got a little bit of scent in there. This is Liquid Mayhem. All right, a little bit of scent in there. Gotta have your super glue. Okay, and there's no like hole in the table. I'm not grabbing through a hole in the table. All this is in this little compartment here. Okay, we have 2 Wacky Rig tools, Mustad, both different sizes of the O-rings. And these O-rings are pretty slick because you'll notice, okay, there's a little eye up there. So just imagine that this Wacky tool here is your Senko. When you slide the O-ring over it, that eye is going in the opposite direction of the bait there. So it goes across the worm. A lot of guys would just use 2 O-rings and cross them with the Mustads. You only need the 1 O-ring there, and you just run your hook through the eye. So anyways, 2 different Wacky tools in there, both sides of the O-rings. We have our rattlesnaker in there. Again, definitely check out that video. This is a very cool tool. I do believe I have a discount code for them as well. It'll be linked down below. But very cool tool to add rattles to baits. You know, very, very cool. Okay. We got some stuff in here from Rapid Fishing, the little line clips. A lot of you guys ask about those line clips. You'll see those, you know, at the end of my rods or my reels. It's holding the line there till I'm ready to rig up or whatever. I got a code for them as well. I think code TJ81 gets you guys 25% off over there at Rapid. So definitely check them out. We have some dye markers in here, scent and color. The main 2 that I use, I mean, I mainly use JJ's. But I'm not going to put JJ's in here. I'm not going to travel with JJ. So I use the markers for something like this, or if I'm going to the ponds, the JJ stays in my boat there. But we got chartreuse and orange, crawfish, a crawfish scent there, and there's the colors, of course. Okay. Then we got a split ring pliers. Okay. We got a hook file. Then we have our hook alls, and I don't need this many in there, but since I got them, I'm using them. So I got 3 hook alls here. Again, these are from Rapid Fishing. I got a blue one loaded up with the black discs, and we got 2 red ones here loaded up with white and red. If you want to give a fluke a red throat, or I usually put these underneath my swim baits to keep the swim bait up on the hook. If you want a little red dot on the belly or whatever, I got videos on that. I'll link it down below. But like I said, I could have just used 1 and put 1 color of each in, but I figured since I got them, just load each one up with its own color. And then I got the micro here as well, just with some black and I guess it's kind of like a clear disc. Okay, and then I have these containers in here full of the discs as well. Here's a couple for the micro. Okay, the black and the white. Black and the white there. Then I have these containers here full of the other colors for the standard size hook awl. We got that white, red, and black. And then we have, there's another thing in here. Then we have, this is the Rapid line guides. So anytime you're threading your line through your guide, it's much easier to grab these than the line itself if you're trying to thread line through small jig heads, you know, ice jigs and things like that. Use the micro. These work really well for that. I think I got a video on that as well. And guys, I think that's it. I mean, but that's a lot of stuff. I mean, what other boxes can hold this much stuff? I mean, I'd like to know. Anyways, guys, to me, this is the ultimate terminal tackle box. Like I said, I put a lot of thought into it, been using it for many years, and I always think about how I can put more in it, organize more, and it's gonna be tough to top this one. This one is set up perfect, and like I said, when I did it before, I didn't have a lot of the specialty weights in there. I didn't have a lot of the underspins and jig heads, swim bait hooks and all that. So this time I got absolutely everything in here that I love to fish. Like I said, I can go on my Crestliner to my home lake out here, put this one box on the deck, and anything that I'm going to do that day, it's in here. You know, if I'm going to go to a buddy's place or whatever I'm going to do, travel or whatever, this one box has everything I'm going to need. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and these are the kind of the videos that I was talking about. They're going to be coming out. This is the first one that I've done, but when I organize anything else, we'll be doing videos. I got all my new boxes in, so we'll be doing videos on each technique and bait and how I have them organized and rods and reels I'm going to use and all that. I'm really excited for those kind of videos. Really excited to get out on the water. We're frozen now, but we have some warmer weather coming in, a lot of rain, so we should be thawed here soon. Give that muddy water a chance to warm up, and hopefully by the first week of March I'm on the water. So I'm really looking forward to that. So anyways, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys, and we will see you guys on the next one.